Hello, it's Emily, Crystal Healer 2018. I'm here today to start off with my amethyst and citrine cathedrals. Wanted to bring you some inspirations here for the holidays. So how I got into the crystals, minerals, amethyst, I'm not quite sure what my impetus was for this. I know I needed some focus in my life, some elevation. Standard religion really wasn't kind of helping me all the way. So I purchased my first crystal. Amethyst Cathedral was actually this one. It was a big, kind of a larger expense. But it's very powerful, and I think it actually brought out some other. I've actually purchased all of these amethyst cathedrals from the same distributor, the same store actually. And then I bought this white amethyst, which is gorgeous. And it is a true amethyst. If you can look closely, you can see some lavender in there. And then I bought the citrine, which is actually, this one was an amethyst that they heat treated. It does change the quality of the crystal when they heat treated it. So it is partially man-made, manufactured, the color, but it's very healing and loving, solar kind of energy. This was my last purchase, which is a baby amethyst geode. Just have a little bit of a calcified area here. Those I've noticed sometimes they come off with the right environment, and there's a blue agate on the rim on the outside, which is very loving too. So all of these crystals have brought me a lot of happiness, peace, love, light. They shine their light through my house, which I'm very appreciative of. And they all have their own kind of light, airy energy. These have all, of course, come from the earth. Mostly come from, I don't know if these came from Brazil, I'm not quite sure. But of course, Mother Earth, formerly Mother Tiamat, brought us these crystals, birthed these crystals over thousands of years. There's nothing but good positivity here. And of course, I have my Christmas tree in the background, which is kind of linked to my inner child. But if you're feeling down, or you're feeling like you have some kind of addictions you want to overcome, amethyst received its name from the Greeks for helping with addiction. Not only addiction, but just positive life outlook. I've noticed these help me focus. If you're somebody with ADHD or trouble focusing, trouble keeping things organized, amethyst is excellent for that. So, adding to this loving energy, I like to add on my fluorite, which is also a celestial elevation type of high energy. I like to add a new apophyllite I received. Actually, I purchased this. It's very high energy as well. It even possibly out-ascends the amethyst. I don't know if that's possible, but it does. So you always want to choose your crystal based on how the feeling you're getting. If it's elevating you, if it's creating positivity towards you, you'd of course want to purchase that crystal. Want to add pyrite. It's known as fool's gold, but it actually has a very high, shiny elevation. It kind of gets me in the holiday spirit as well. And what else could we add on to that? We'll do this new smoky quartz I got, which is also very beautiful. It's a strong energy, powerful energy. So luckily I can feel the energy in these crystals as if I would feel the energy in a person. I am an empath, and I'm able to read energies off of people, things, etc., especially beautiful things like these minerals. I do have a lot of plants, natural things in my house, which also helps with that. And we want to maintain, as we're ascending into the fourth and fifth dimension, we want to attain this kind of high energy that the crystals have given us, provided as a base for our ascension. So to close out my time here today, I am going to put some crystal cards to see what this more as we ascend in our ascension, in our work of conquering, the dimensions, third and fourth dimension, moving up to the fifth dimension. This is more of a reading for Mother Earth and for our ascension, humanity's ascension into more higher realms, higher dimensions. So I'm going to start out with, 3 cards for Mother Earth's ascension. And we'll see if there's anything we need to add to our amethyst, apophyllite, etc. So Mother Earth, please bless us. Help us find what we can do to help elevate ourselves and yourself more. Peridot, which is great. Of the heart, of course. Teaching, angelite, this type of celestite, apophyllite. And lapis lazuli, of course, the stone of the ancients. So to add on to these cards that we picked, we do have a peridot, which I do have, so I'm happy to add that. It's also a green. Green is associated with the heart chakra, so we'll put that next to our green fluorite to represent Mother Earth's heart, peridot and fluorite. We have angelite, similar to apophyllite, which is also an angel crystal. And lapis lazuli, finally, I do have a lapis lazuli tower, which I will show you now. We'll put our lapis lazuli point right here. And I think that this is completing our collection here, completing our ascension process with these wonderful stones, with our angel cards to guide us. Lapis lazuli has some gold, blue. This was used by the old gods to build their houses. Very strong, beautiful, loving energy, divine energy in there. This kind of brings us back to our roots. Teaches us love with our hearts. See how peridot teaches that love is a little messy, it's not perfect, but also shiny and loving. And angelite, we need our angels. So thank you for this session of Crystal Healing 2018.